Hi, I'm Claire.
And I'm Michelle.
The video we're about to show you was created for the purpose of exploring the many aspects of poverty and the different poverties that people live in turn how this affects them.
When people think of poverty, they usually purely think of the people who struggle to survive because of their lack of foods and funding. This is economic poverty.
Now, economic poverty is a huge issue, and we understand that it is a very prominent type of poverty. However, we wanted to explore the many other aspects of poverty as well.
For example, political and cultural poverty. This is where people feel like they have no voice and no power under the rules of their government.
This feeling of powerlessness can also be felt among victims of abuse.
Another type of poverty is societal poverty. This is where people feel socially excluded, bullied, or even discriminated against.
Reasons for this could be if someone is poorly educated, if they are from a different culture or religion, if they have a physical or mental disability, or if they are gay.
We even explore poverty in a more abstract way, such as when people focus only on superficial values, therefore they live an empty life.
So basically we come to the conclusion that poverty does not just have one definition and meaning. It is when being deprived of something causes someone to feel insecure or alienated, and when that has an effect on their ability to live a truly fulfilled life. Now, we just want to warn you that the video is a little bit depressing, but poverty is an emotional topic.
$1.7 billion people in this world live in absolute poverty.
1 billion of these people live on less than $1 a day.
Every 3 seconds, a child dies of hunger.
20,000 people die from hunger a day, and every second day, a billionaire is created.
Although these are facts,
Numbers,
figures,
and statistics,
behind every statistic,
there is a face.
a mother,
A father,
a brother,
a sister,
a child,
a friend, an individual,
a person,
like you,
like me.
living in poverty. But what is poverty?
Poverty is a denial of choices and opportunities, a violation of human dignity. It means lack of basic capacity to participate effectively in society. It means not having enough to feed and clothe a family, not having a school to go to or a job to earn one's living. It means susceptibility to violence, and it often implies living in marginal or fragile environments. It means insecurity, powerlessness, and exclusion of individuals, households, and communities.
Alienation,
Insecurity,
helplessness,
exclusion,
inferiority,
powerlessness,
isolation,
alienation,
Helplessness,
insecurity,
inferiority, helplessness,
Alienation,
inferiority,
Isolation,
exclusion,
poverty.
If poverty means powerlessness, then what about the many people who have no power, no rights, no voice under the rules of their government?
I'm from Albania. I moved to Australia when I was 3, along with my 2 sisters. We left because we had to escape the war. We could no longer live each day in fear. Fear for our friends, fear for our family, fear for our own lives. It's just not how a child should live.
Powerlessness comes in many forms. It can be powerlessness over the control of one's country, or it can be more personal. Powerlessness over the control of an abusive family member.
When I was younger, about 12 years old, my father would hit me. I would get bruises, people would ask questions, but I would always use excuses. I was scared of speaking out, but now I know that avoiding help only causes more pain and suffering.
My brother beats me up. He's my family, and he's supposed to be one of the people I can trust. But all he does is make me feel like there's no one I can talk to, nowhere I can go. The greatest poverty of all is feeling unloved, unwanted, and uncared for.
I think one type of poverty would definitely be social exclusion. If you don't have a suit or tie or any decent outfit, you're unlikely to get a job, and being unemployed makes it harder to be socially accepted.
I am a Muslim girl living in Australia. A lot of the time I feel socially excluded because of the way I dress, mainly because I wear the burqa. A piece of clothing shouldn't determine people's opinion of me as a person, but unfortunately, sometimes it does.
A reason someone experiences social exclusion could be if they lack opportunity to receive proper education.
I'm gay and I'm proud. But sometimes people say things that weaken that pride just a little. I just want to be accepted for who I am.
I have a physical disability. People like me, as well as people with mental disabilities, we have to cope with many struggles. I guess a hard one is social struggle, dealing with the fact that some people will always see us as different.
I see poverty in a rich person who lacks sympathy for the poor.
I don't think there's always a specific reason why someone is bullied or excluded, but I do, especially from experience, know that pain is often unbearable.
I don't think poverty necessarily means being restricted of something physical. Someone could have all the money in the world, the best career and amazing car, but if that's all they care about, then their life would be pretty empty. Money can't buy happiness.